Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen. We're back with another episode of Crooks and Books podcast. Sorry we were on hiatus for the last couple of weeks. I mean, that was kind of good anyway because we weren't doing too well. So better to just come back and do better. I'm here with the original podcast co-host. I'm going to start off with Caleb, or the infamous Caleb.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
And then Big Pick Brad,
What's up, everybody?
Prado the Pointer,
Howdy.
and Bobby Banks.
What up?
All right, guys. Let's go through the last 2 weeks.
Do
Obviously
we have to?
I know, right? Week 2 and 3. Week 2. I mean, there was some games that were like, kind of crazy. One of them being what is it, Washington, which was like, I didn't think they could keep up until I thought they could keep up. And I think Brado, you and I were talking about it. So that was kind of weird. But
Yeah,
other
good
things,
call on that.
huh?
I said good call on that. I didn't think that they would win outright. I mean,
Well, I was just
definitely kept
looking
it
at the
close.
games. Yeah, I was looking at the games that they played, and I know that it was like one of them was like New York Giants or whatever, but it was like they were able to keep up or something's building there, and then they have kind of like a good crew. That's like a bunch of misfits that got fired, right? Or whatever, but it is what it is. I guess when you put them all together. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the Niners are on some fucking bullshit again. Here we go with the fucking injuries. So I don't really know like what to say about that as far as like CMC, and then he went to go get stem cell shit done. And then like
That's the
that's
Kobe
all
Bryant.
yeah, that's all coming out now.
I
I don't
actually
know
have
what
some inside source news about McCaffrey.
oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I have a friend who has a friend that works in the Niners organization, and they're saying, what is it, calf?
Yeah.
It actually might be his ACL, and they're trying to cover it up under the rug.
I could kind of see the coverage because it's a lot of lying underneath
I
there.
thought it was his Achilles.
No, it's his calf, but my inside sources tell me that they're trying to cover it up with it's actually his knee.
Fuck.
So there's a
bad.
good chance that CMC doesn't play at all this year, and they're just trying to drag it out as far as they can.
Yeah, keep extending it.
And I just kind of wondered, did they know that when they gave him the contract, or was that just like we're just
Yeah.
stupid if we can take
It
doctors?
just happened in fucking preseason and aggravated it more, probably. I don't know. Caleb, any takeaways for you? Excuse me.
The Patriots are who we thought they were.
Are they pedigree or are they farmer's dog?
Farmer's dog shit, more like it. And week 1 was a fluke. I told everyone to pump the brakes. Nobody listened to me. There you have it. Now they're right where we thought they were going to be. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, every time someone on our like podcast like doesn't want to take the team, they actually win. And then when they do take the team, I mean, we're like at almost 90% that like we fucking lose. I mean, we're pretty good at it on Thursday nights, I think. But like recently, like when we always like are like, oh, our team's it's if it's our own biased opinion on our own team, if we think
Yeah.
they're they actually win. And then
We're
it's-
actually almost undefeated in on Thursday nights, or at least I know I am because I took
think-
the flow.
I think I'm just going to start betting them every week because then they'll go undefeated, or betting against them every week because then they'll go undefeated. So
Yeah, I think that used to happen with Al too. Remember the Steelers?
yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Any other takeaways for you guys? There's
Yes,
other-
I have a nice, beautiful takeaway.
Go ahead.
Caleb Williams is who we thought he is. The loaf of
This
bread boy.
third game in the NFL. Calm down.
I need you to stop. I need you to just understand what it is. This is the same fucking show we see when he was in college. He's doing too much, running with the ball like this. Then it goes.
Kid has no help, man. The offensive
Here we go.
line is
Let's start making
trash.
excuses. Just like Trevor Lawrence is.
I knew I liked Bobby.
It is. I mean, I don't not agree with Bobby and Brad because it's like he does have a trash. I mean, that's why. You know what I mean?
I mean, and does Jaden Daniels all of a sudden have like a way better team or something, or what are we saying?
Jaden
They've
Daniels has
made
a way
some
better
changes
coach.
there.
But now he has a way better coach. Okay, gotcha.
Dude, come on, you know Eberflus is fucking trash.
I mean, but wouldn't you say that the receivers at Chicago are a lot, or like his core
Yes.
a lot better?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't run fucking big routes when you have no time to throw. You got to run those quick hitters. They're not running any of that shit.
Yeah, I think there's something
DeAndre
wrong.
Swift is like averaging like 2.5 yards a carry, bro. They can't run
Yeah,
the ball.
barely.
For shit.
I think he has the case of the identity theft. Like who is Caleb Williams in the NFL? You know what I mean? So
like
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Williams.
lackluster at best, but
I
yeah.
think another big thing I saw is like I'm starting to understand that CJ Stroud is back to reality, as like Caleb said about the good old Patriots. He's not this elite quarterback that we kind of
Not
make
yet.
him out to be.
Not yet. Not
Mm.
yet.
It'll take some time. I mean, I've seen him play against. Okay, I don't know how he almost lost to Caleb.
Yeah, but
You guys
like
are over here making fun of Caleb. Can't do this. Can't
yeah,
do that.
yeah, but
Damn near
it's
beat
well,
it's
Houston.
you're making fun of Caleb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
I'm making
no.
fun of Caleb, saying like he can't do this, he can't do that, but he damn near beat Houston.
no, I think again, it's another case of the identity thing. But like he's young.
I feel
he's
like I'm
getting
the
there.
watching when I watch Patrick Mahomes, I feel like Caleb with when he watches a Nebraska game, it's like what the refs are always on one side,
Yeah.
the refs are on this
You
side.
should
I mean, that's never gonna
watch
stop.
watch the Nebraska games, and you will see that they are always
Yeah.
fixed against us.
Yeah. It's just so funny.
I think those refs are related to the refs that ref Patrick games because it's unreal.
Oh, it's always
Oh,
going
it
to
is.
be guys, we know who it is. It's Vinovich. We've talked about it on our show. Every single like, okay, let's go back to Super Bowl. Who was there? Come on. Come on.
Good
All
old
right.
Vino.
And I would like to say a big shout out because it's to Mr. fucking. I'm now convinced he's a damn good coach.
Who?
Watch, he's gonna lose next week and get smoked. Mr. Oh my God.
O'Connell.
No, coach
O'Connell.
from
Jim?
Seattle.
Green Bay.
Oh, LaFleur.
Oh,
LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur. Yeah.
Yes. LaFleur.
Yeah.
Like to get Malik and have Malik come out and play like that. I mean, tip your cap to that guy. I mean, that's
I agree.
something else, huh?
No, I mean, he's actually a good coach. It's just that, like, remember, he's kind of a weirdo. Like,
And
he
they're
was
playing-
It's
begging.
like teams that
and he
don't make
came-
excuses. Like we could say, oh, Green Bay don't have this, they don't have that, they don't have this. But like teams that come out and win, like, you kind of have to respect it. I don't like to hear the excuse every week. It's like the Joe Burrow fucking bandwagon crew. Like that.
There's
that's
no
fine.
excuse for Joe Burrow right
Joe
now.
Burrow's got it's
No.
his hair. It's his running back, snail.
Prostitute.
no.
It's his quarterback that hates the wide receiver.
There's no excuse for him. It doesn't matter what excuse you come up with. You can't. The result's going to be the same. So, I mean, they suck. What do you want to? There's nothing really to say about him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Looks like I think Caleb and it's Caleb and Bobby had the red rifle going.
Red
yeah.
rifle, baby.
Yeah.
I knew it. He was primed for that. I knew that was coming.
Versus
I didn't-
LV too.
I didn't
put
know they
those
were gonna
people
blow 'em
down.
out.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. I want to also thank you, shout out Cleveland for bouncing me out of Survivor. Very nice. Thank you, Deshaun Watson. I appreciate it. Massage parlor, terrible.
Tugboat.
And Trevor Lawrence. Let's see. Today is the 25th of November. It is now 304 days since he's won a game. So his last win was
There's
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it was like the perfect like bait too, because it was like, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking, and you're just sitting there like, if you're like, I don't know, like if you're just not a fan of his because he hasn't done anything relevant, you're kind of like, why the fuck would I take his team? And then, well, granted, Washington was a whole different story for me. Like I was like, wow, I kind of want to take Washington, but like Joe's got to win this, Caleb. Like, I was
Yup.
like, come on. Joe's got to win this. Like, in my head, I was trying to convince my own self, which I shouldn't have done. Because I was like, what the fuck? I knew this was going to happen. So it was weird. It was very weird, those two games. Seattle, though, is kind of like a team that I kind of want to keep betting on. Because I've actually.
Pretenders, don't get it twisted. They already talked about that, coach. They're a pretender team. They just
Huh?
if they're the straight pretender team of the West.
No, I'm not saying they're gonna win. What I'm saying is they're a good team to bet on. Like, see, the difference between you and me in betting is that I actually want to fucking win money. I'm not about like, oh, I want this team to win, win, win. Why would I fucking want Seattle to fucking win and go to the top? They're just a good team in betting. Like, as in, like, I could follow them with over and unders on totals and then also the spread. Like, they're actually like kind
Yeah,
of
they'll get
building
smoked
up.
this week. That's
Huh?
all I got to say. They'll get smoked this week.
Again, it's not about the fucking winning. It's about like fucking are they gonna cover? You feel me?
McDaniel fucking couldn't even. I don't know. I think he's
I
coaching a high
mean,
school
speaking
team right now.
and this is guys,
Are you
and
guys
this is
married?
coming from the guy that
Keep on
fucking went.
trolling,
Let's go
baby.
back to your fucking stats. 3-6 last week
Well,
while
that's
in
escalating
fucking
quickly.
London. Okay, so you went 3-6 last week, and you want to talk big shit,
Yeah,
like,
because I just know Seattle's
dude? Come
trash.
on, like
Seattle's
fucking, we
fucking
all
hot
did hella
trash.
bad.
Hot
I'm
trash.
uncomfortable right now.
Katie, where are you from?
Stop it. But what I'm saying is like he's talking hella shit, and it's like, dude, come on, we all did hella bad. But anyway,
London was last week. We're Americans again. All right, let's focus.
yeah. All right. We'll any other takeaway?
Gino's the greatest.
Yeah, Gino. All right, yeah, enough. Okay,
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like how everybody. Okay, so we had what is it? Shane on the show. He likes to. I think Brad and Caleb, you guys know that he likes to bet on the Titans, right? So it's like you have these teams, like teams that you like. I think Caleb likes fucking Bengals, but obviously not the last 2 weeks. You feel
No.
me? So it's kind of like that. That's what I'm
Bobby
saying.
loves betting on the Falcons. Oh my god, he loves it.
And yes, it's true. You're an
I feel
ATL
like he
guy.
likes betting on the Raiders more than he likes the Falcons.
I
No,
don't
that's
know. I feel like he bet
Brad.
on Atlanta every week last year.
That's
Dude,
Big
last
Pick
year they were
Brad.
my hog,
Big
man.
Pick Brad was LV. Give me the misery.
2
Remember?
years ago it was Raiders.
Yeah. And then I was fucking, for some reason, there was like a thing for like Minnesota. I forgot the other team that I was fucking on. Probably, yeah, I think it was Minnesota and Bills, probably. I don't know. Or Detroit last year. All right, let's go to week 4. You guys ready to start? You have any more takeaways?
I actually did have a takeaway, but we got a
Oh,
little
go
off
ahead.
track there.
Sorry.
The Browns need to give old Joe Flacco a call. I know he's out there in Indianapolis, but they were way better with him. Deshaun is just ass. He's so bad.
What
Who's the
happened to
who in
him?
these three in the three or in these three? Deshaun Watson, Daniel Jones, or God, Lawrence. Who's the worst out of that quarterback crew?
Right now, I mean, I think
Lawrence?
I would have to go Trevor Lawrence because the other two can at least run a little bit. I know Trevor could run a little
And
bit.
he got
too.
he hit the score. The score. He
Is-
couldn't even fucking score.
Is Daniel Jones the best quarterback out of those 3?
That's
He
crazy.
might be. He might
That's
be. And I
crazy.
tell you what,
By a
He can
little.
scramble. He can
Fucking
scramble. And he's
problem.
quick.
By a little, he is. By a little.
Yeah, Deshaun
But they're all
sucks,
getting paid,
man.
right? Didn't they all get paid?
Yeah, they all got paid a fuck ton actually.
Guy needs to catch a suit so Cleveland can get the hell out of that contract.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you get out of a guaranteed $200 million contract.
I think it's like if he gets found guilty of something like pretty soon, they can file like a suit where they like something where like they don't have to do business with him anymore, and they scrap his guarantee.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either.
Any takeaways for you, Bob?
No, just Cleveland burning hell, and Trevor Lawrence was terrible. And I was a sucker who took Houston, and boy was I tricked. Maybe Minnesota is just a fantastic team, and they're well coached.
No. I mean, it depends on how
Good
you
defense. Very good.
They have a great defense. Their scheme
Yeah.
is very good.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna win when Laramie Tunsil's getting called 6 times in the game. You're just not. I mean, what are we doing?
It's true.
Disgusting.
All right. Are you ready for week 4, guys? Let's fucking bounce back and fucking kill the fucking books this time.
Do it.
Do. Thursday night, that's tomorrow. Dallas versus New York Giants. This is in New York, right? Spreads 5.5. Total is over under 45. Caleb, were we taking DDB here? Minus 5.5?
Well, I think this is their big moment. I think this is where they break out. I think it's DDB time.
Insert Nicki Minaj song, "Moment for Life" or whatever.
I have no idea, but sure.
Oh man.
Brado, there's Brado. I could see Dak trying to say again that they're back in the contingency of winning the.
Can I call it right now? Dallas is winning the Super Bowl.
Fuck.
No, remember that's what he said on his fucking what is it called? The fucking
yeah.
We'll be the Super Bowl champions this year.
yeah.
This
Whatever
is their
interview.
year.
It's their year every year. Remember?
It is.
Yeah.
How
Until
about
something
them?
happens. Okay, so Bobby, you agree?
Hell yeah. Give me Dallas. I especially after New York ruined my dreams. Malik Neighbors, no one can guard him. That's a great connection they have there, but if they shut that down, I don't see any way their offense is going to score. Dallas needs this game. Give me the Dick Boys. I was just looking at the last time they played 49-17. Dallas was a 17.5-point favorite. And they
Damn.
covered.
So Dick Boys are gonna win this, even though their defense is kind of scratchy. Like, cause something's
Yes.
obviously wrong there. We just don't know what it is yet, or they don't want to tell us.
Dallas, they can't get off the field.
Yeah, that's true.
Dallas games have been all overs. If you noticed that, every
All of
single
them.
one.
Does that mean this is gonna go under then because it's New York Giants?
Well, they don't have any defense.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're saying it like publicly, you're like, oh, there's no defense, it's gonna go over. It's like usually
But it's like one of those totals that looks like an under total, you know?
Yeah, it's like they haven't stopped anybody. Like,
well,
look at
45 is definitely that number.
Baltimore put on a show.
What's the trend right now on totals on Thursday night throughout? Like, I know we've done this before, but I
Right,
just
but they've been all unders.
No, they haven't. Opening week was over. Kansas City 46.5 landed on 47
okay. By like 1.
against the Ravens.
Yeah.
I
But
think
there
it's
was no
27,
like
20.
I guess it depends what line you have.
yeah.
And then last week was an under, and then the Buffalo game was an under.
I'm gonna just I kind of like the
Yeah.
under. I just don't know why, but that's what's telling me. Yes, and then if you put a gun to my head, maybe Dallas, but like I don't know, 5.5 is.
Daniel Jones is like 1-12 on primetime.
Oh, he's the new Kirk Cousins.
You know that? I think he's 1-12 on primetime.
Yeah, well, Kirk Cousins wasn't gonna win against fucking KC because of the refs. That's for sure.
Is there any chance
Yep,
Dallas
1-12.
loses this game?
1-12.
Is there any chance Dallas doesn't win this game?
Yes, there's a high chance. Their defense is trash.
There
Percent,
is
yeah.
a chance. I just don't think
There's a
it's
huge
there.
chance.
I just
If
don't
the-
think. I don't
If
see
that's the
any.
way you think, wouldn't you say that the Giants are probably the play on the point side?
Plus 5.5, yeah.
Actually,
But-
I don't really like. I was thinking that maybe they found a little something last week in their identity of like their
The
offense.
gonna
Giants
cover
or
Wandale?
Wandale.
the
Who's gonna cover
Giants or
Neighbors?
Dallas?
Well, I assume that we're going to put Diggs on Neighbors, but I think Neighbors will route Diggs up, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
we all know
because anyone can run on their defense.
Yeah, news is out on Parsons. He's fucking trash, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year.
Super trash. But I mean, if they do want to make a statement like Caleb and Bobby are saying, this is probably the only time they'll be able to do that. because they
just don't
couldn't
like
do
the
it at
way
home.
Dallas is
Thursday night
built.
curb stomping.
Yeah.
They
See,
can't run the ball. They have a running back by committee. There's like 5 running backs that carry the ball for
Yeah.
the Cowboys. It's pretty
So
pathetic.
Dak has a 12-2 record all time versus the Giants. So he there's some ownage there.
yeah, and then
De-
but then
definitely some
the Giants are like, oh my God, we let Saquon go. That's how they feel.
Well,
I mean, Saquon couldn't really do too much with those shit teams.
Not with what they had going on over there. So we'll see. I mean, it's just a weird game. I don't really care who fucking wins. It's just gonna be hella funny with those faces, both bases. But
I don't
Okay,
know.
so here's the
I'll probably
stat.
stay
Dak-
off, but I can't back Dallas.
Yeah, Dak is 6-1 record on Thursday Night Football, and he's 23-11.
yeah, it's a
Prime time.
statement game. Then it's a
Damn.
statement. He's gonna do that thing that Caleb said. He's
So
gonna be like, "We're
definitely
gonna
lose.
He's what?
That's
What does it say?
that's crazy. He's
I
23.
mean, everything this year has been going against those trends. If you think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
know. I've noticed that. Yeah, that's why I've been.
Maybe
sucked
they're
right
flipping
there.
it. Maybe they're flipping it.
Yep.
Maybe they're flipping the script.
The balance is coming in. 23-11 is Dallas. I can't believe Dak's played that many primetime games.
What's the Cowboys, bro? They're on
Yeah,
4
of
prime
course
Yeah,
he's
they're on
gonna
all
play
the
the
time.
Friday games. Yeah, he just sucks so bad right now that they have to put him on Thursday instead of Sunday.
I'm
So.
pretty sure, based on my knowledge, the Giants' defensive line is actually pretty decent, and actually they're actually not bad. The Cowboys' O line, if you guys have watched any of their games, they cannot get any push.
I'm gonna
I
turn
think-
a blind eye and just bet New York Giants plus.
I think they're pretty
Money
smart
line.
to put this at 5.5, guys. I really do think that they're pretty smart to do it because you're like, oh my God, it's a seesaw. You're just like, man, fuck. So yeah, they're smart for that. We'll see. Okay, next game. Eno versus Atlanta.
Atlanta.
What is it? The spread is 1 is it 2.5 now? 2.5? And
Yeah,
then
it's 2.5.
total is over under 42.5. I don't know if that's changed, but I'm sure probably a little bit. Big pick, you got Kirk. Is he pissed?
Kirk's pissed, man. They pissed away that game last week. So many opportunities to get down to the field and get extra touchdowns.
He didn't
and
piss
they
it
just-
away. It was Vinovich. Vinovich pissed it away for him. Made sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple things. I mean, they were driving, get a penalty, they punt. I just think the Saints have had the highest of highs already, and it's only week 4. They kind of played a really shit game against Philadelphia. I went back and watched all the highlights in that game. They just look very lackluster on offense. Defense. Shout out to Bobby. I actually criticized him on this one. I thought that Atlanta's defense sucked, proving me wrong, and I think that they'll shove it to Derek Carr.
Yep.
You
And
told me that too. By the way,
I don't want to give you credit.
Is
though.
he-
Fuck you.
You made sure to make it clear with me that they sucked.
Atlanta has a dome, right? Like they
Yes.
Yeah.
have. Oh, okay.
Mercedes-Benz Superdome. No, I'm
It,
So
kidding.
this
it does have
game-
an opening if that matters for a little bit.
The
this-
roof does
It does
open.
have an
though.
opening.
This game might go over then, yeah, for sure. Because like, because Derek Carr can play in a dome and so can Kirk. So it's kind of like doming it up. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Prado, you
That's what
got
my wife's gonna do after the show's done.
Prado, that's why I said it. And I wanted to see if you guys were gonna say anything. Prado, you have -2.5. I'm surprised Bobby doesn't have anything on this. This is your team, dude. Or
Just,
He
just
secretly likes Derek Carr.
no, just consider the Atlanta the one done. Just check later in the week, you'll see it there.
The Atlanta has like low key the nicest fucking safety connection in the NFL. Bates
do.
and fucking Simmons, like those are some fucking studs there.
Okay, so you're going with Kirk. He's pissed.
Yeah, they own one. They as simple as that. They own one. I mean, like Kirk's one of those guys that like you can hate him, but like the NFL loves him. He does his job. He's a professional. They'll fucking
Finesser.
He's
Yeah.
a leader, is what he is. He's just,
yeah,
he's
it's
just a
like
leader.
he's making guys like
With the
Mooney.
chain.
Yeah, guys like Mooney look like they're fucking the number one wide receiver on the team. It's kind of like, it's kind of shocking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's good. I got the over on this one for sure. Caleb, nothing.
No
Bobby, nothing.
comment. Nope.
Easy.
Give me
All right.
Big Kirk go.
Look at him. It didn't take much, right?
I need
It
my
didn't
money
take
back,
much
so I'm
for
gonna
Big
double up on
Kirko
them. That's
on
what I'm
it.
gonna do.
it
I'm
didn't
gonna
take
get my
much
money
for
back.
Bobby to do it.
I love me some Big Kirko, man. Just give it to Bijan, all right? 4th and short, give it to Bijan, right, Brad? I mean,
Well, I
what are we
mean,
doing?
how about not run a fucking toss play on 4th down? Like, it's,
Uh,
I haven't
right,
played football in 10 years. Even I know that doesn't fucking work.
next game, no one's got anything on it, so I'm gonna skip it. But it was Pitt versus Indy.
I have a lean on Pittsburgh. I kind of like
2
Pittsburgh.
is the spread.
match.
40s over under. Huh?
I actually have a lean on this. I'm just gonna wait to see the make sure that the injury report's on point. The only thing that scares me in this one is that the Colts did open up as a -1.5 favorite.
So what's the lean? Colts?
I kind of like Pittsburgh, but I want to make sure that I'm not falling into it. I just am waiting for Pittsburgh to stop playing backup quarterbacks because they've been playing backup quarterbacks for the last 2 years.
All right. Well,
Gun to my head, definitely the Steelers. In the lifetime history of this matchup, the Steelers absolutely own the Colts.
okay. Anybody else with anything? I don't have anything. I don't want to.
I would lean Pittsburgh too. I'm always weary of leaning into Pittsburgh as a favorite. But I watched Indy and Chicago go at it last week, and there was a lot of
Why? That was like a nap time game.
because, well, I put my money in Caleb Williams' hands, and
I
you know
hear
how
you.
that turned out. But there was a lot of ways to exploit that Indy defense, and I mean, if Caleb wasn't getting it done, I think that Justin could have a chance to do it. But yeah, I mean, it's always kind of a little bit nerve-wracking betting on Pittsburgh for me. So it's leaning away for now, but I would have a lean for Pittsburgh.
Okay. Next game, I don't have anything on it, like I said. Next game, Jags versus Houston. It's calling out for the 7 spread, guys. And the total is over under 45. And so, Big Pick Brad and Caleb, you guys both like the Jacksonville here because they're not gonna go 0-4, right?
No chance. No chance. At least they'll cover.
I actually don't know why I have Jacksonville on the sheet.
No
I
chance.
just foresee an
I
ugly
love
game.
it.
I don't know why.
Oh, okay. So like at some point, like we're gonna agree with what Prado had said, even though I know what he's picked, and I'm not gonna say it out loud yet. But what you said earlier was that CJ almost lost to Caleb. Will he almost lose to Mr. Trevor? Or you know what I mean? So that's very I don't know, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's not interesting that the line is that. Obviously, we know why, but
Open up at 3.5.
well, that was before or after the game.
Yeah, that's before.
Went
I
to
just want to make
3.5.
one statement. Bobby, how many days has it been since Trevor Lawrence has won a game?
Now let's see. We're now
Now the stats are out.
we're now on 304. Going to be 305 in
Okay,
a couple
who
hours.
was his last win against?
Against the Houston Texans. That's a 24-21 decision there, Brado.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know. I don't think they're gonna win. I just think that they're gonna sneak in the back
Yeah,
door.
just like that's what Caleb is hoping for is the 7. Keep it close.
But and this is my famous blowout 7. It could be 42-0 at half, just like it was with the Bills. So
keep it close. Keep it close. All right. Well, I mean, that's a good misery loves company kind of game, you know? You know what I mean? Where you just decide.
Unfortunately, hasn't been too many blowout 7s this season so far. So
there's been plenty of dog win outright 7s though. Jesus
Yeah, for
Christ.
sure. There's definitely plenty of those.
I don't know. You're getting like a monumentally bad game played from both sides of the ball. I mean, even more so from Trevor Lawrence, but by no means was CJ playing his best ball last week. So it's,
No.
I mean,
he got swiped. Prado, you've got a CJ though taking it to the -7. I mean, he's gonna blow him out. He's ready.
There's been 12 spreads this year that have been 7 or more, and out of those 12, 8 of them have fucking covered and won outright. At one point, there's going to be an explosion game. This would be, you guys talk about the Dak tune-up game. This would be a nice Houston tune-up game.
Because it's
This could
in
be,
use.
this could
right?
be a real quick exit on fucking Mr. Peterson. I think I kind of, after watching the game again, because I like to see what
And then
happens.
on to the UK, the team goes.
No, they're not. They're never gonna go there. But what I was getting to is that I think Trevor hates his coach. That's just
Does he?
that's just my take right now. Like I think Trevor hates his coach, and I need to find out who the Jaguars OC is, because
Look
that
it
guy
up,
can't
guys.
make a play.
What do you mean? Doug calls the plays.
Who
Doug calls the plays.
does he?
Yeah.
Hey, you know why? It's
Facts.
because Trevor recognizes that they never should have fired the genius, which was Urban Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It's true.
Oh
There's a
man.
guy named the offensive coordinator too is another guy named Press Taylor. Who the fuck is Press Taylor?
Yes, Press Taylor. Take a look.
Think about that. Who is that?
Sounds
Zach
like a
Taylor's
guy out
little
of
brother?
Nebraska.
Ah, yes. Look at you, Bobby.
I gotta look this up real quick.
Let's see. He's an assistant coach. He was previously an assistant coach for the Colts and Philadelphia Eagles
Oh,
from Oklahoma, huh?
Oh my
From
god,
Norman,
he is
Oklahoma.
related to Zach Taylor. He's fucking trash.
Oh
Nor-
yeah, he's a sibling.
Say Norman, Oklahoma.
wait,
that's where
that's
Zach
his
Taylor's
brother?
from.
Wow, trash.
Because I remember, no, dude, yeah, Zach Taylor's got those Oklahoma ties. I remember he tore it up the whole 2006 season in Nebraska, and then they got into the Big 12 championship game against Oklahoma, and he just flushed his brain down the toilet, and everyone was
Dang.
crying conspiracy.
He didn't flush it, Caleb. He fucking
Man,
bet
that's
it.
pretty trippy.
He
Bruh.
might have, yeah.
Yeah, he bet it. He didn't flush it. He bet on it.
That's
And
right.
and check this out, just to throw a little bit of a fun fact. He's been technically the offensive coordinator since 2022, and you guys are talking about how bad Trevor's been. So since this guy's been there, so that's what it is. Like Trevor does not like these guys, and I think he wants
He
to
just
find a
ain't
way to get
working
him
with
out.
it. That's
He
what
needs
it
in another way, he needs a scapegoat. Hey, this is the best scapegoat you can have. You can be like, dude, I'm getting told what to do by a guy named Press.
It's gonna be my first kid's name.
That's
Press.
that's great. It's great.
Oh, Press Salvatore.
He's
There you go.
dying. He's dying on the side.
Oh
What's his
my god. Oh, that was good.
Right.
That was good.
Okay, so we're done with the bets. Nothing for I don't have it's hard for me not to bet on you on
Think he's got a yard on him or what?
what'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
It's hard for me not to bet on Houston, man. But I'm gonna pass this time. I'm gonna be a good person and pass to myself. All right. Minnesota versus GB. 2.5's the spread. Totals over under 43.5. Good coach versus blank QB.
Versus shit QB.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, Brad, go for it. I'm gonna let you take that.
I mean, Brian Flores just has the defense turned up. I know you're against me on this one, Katie. You're taking GB, but I think the Malik Willis.
GB. Yeah, I put that earlier. Yes, I did.
Love is supposed to play, right?
That's even better. If Love plays, that's even better. They're bringing him back too early.
Yeah.
Bro, the guy's knee fucking bent.
His
a different
knee
way on
buckled.
national TV. What are they doing? Even if Love plays, the rule still applies.
I feel like, and this is in GB too, so
I don't know. I just think you got to kind of ride the Darnold train until it crashes into the ground. If it crashes into the ground this week, then it crashes into the ground. It's like when you got a player streak going in Baccarat, you just gonna bet banker all of a sudden? I would.
Depends
You
if you
would.
feel it. Depends
You
if you feel
would.
it.
You definitely would.
I think I'm learning to just stay away from the Minnesota games. I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm
You
done
know
with
what? That's
them.
probably a good idea too. Probably.
Yeah,
It's a good
I don't
idea
even
to
wanna
just
talk
stay
about
away
it.
from Minnesota as a whole.
Period.
Exactly. Like
The whole state. Stay the fuck out. It's a
Actually bet against
shithole.
Minnesota twice this year and got absolutely fucking railed. So
yeah. I'm
They're
gonna watch Green
they're
Bay.
a
It
weird
brings them
team.
back to reality a little bit.
They're a weird team.
hey,
They
but shout out
definitely-
to the USC product, Sam Darnold finally getting some good recognition. Kid's been pissed on his whole fucking career. Finally
It
showing
seems
him.
to happen in Minnesota for the quarterbacks, huh?
Starting to see this trend that USC quarterbacks just are not what we thought they were.
Yeah, how's DTR doing?
They're never
Who?
good. Dude, look at this list of USC QBs in NFL. I'll pull the fucking
There you
list
go.
up.
There you
Here
go.
goes Caleb.
All right, you ready for this?
You there, fucking corny.
Hold on, give me a second here. I gotta get USC QBs
He's just
drafted.
doing it.
Arson Palmer, Caleb Williams, Sam Darnold, Matt Leinart, fucking John David Booty,
Matt
Well,
Castle.
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah, so let's see. We got QBs here. I got them pulled up now. All right, so Sam Darnold. We're going in order of recency. Cody Kessler.
Oh, yeah,
Third
He
Cody-
never
round.
played it down in the NFL.
Matt Barkley. Mark
Matt Barkley.
Sanchez. John David Booty. Matt Leinart. Forgot about that
Matt
one.
Castle.
Matt Castle. Yep. Carson Palmer. And then Kyle Watschultz was 1996, and you got to go
Yeah,
way back.
before my
I mean, when
time.
Carson Palmer's the best player of the century that's come out of your college, I mean, what does that say?
Yeah.
I'd say the
Speaks
century.
volume.
What about
This-
Miller Moss?
What about Palomalu, Clay Matthews?
I'm talking quarterbacks.
Talking about
QBs,
quarterbacks. Stay
QBs.
on
Yeah.
subject. Stop.
You said
right
best
now.
player to come out.
I meant best quarterback, best player at that position.
Make QB.
Who's Nebraska's best quarterback?
None, because we don't play the pro style.
Yeah, they don't brag that they're the best school in all of college. Remember that.
Neither do we. We just produce wide receivers.
It's true.
Nebraska was kicker you for a little bit. We got that going for us.
Kicker you.
Now we
University.
can't make 38-yard field goals. So
That's crazy.
Nebraska's
Funny how you guys
best player that we
recruited
put out.
California to get your players.
I mean, Ndamukong Suh, Levante David, who's some beasts in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's announcing now on I think I saw him on the UK show.
Sue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sky Sports.
No way.
Yes, he was.
Where?
And he sounded very intelligent.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
he was breaking it down. I was
No,
like,
he's a
okay.
smart guy. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was on
the
Sky
way he
Sports.
talked, he held himself very well.
Yeah, and they were like going through all of the we didn't know anybody else on that show except for him.
Yeah.
It was
Wasn't he
kind of like
supposed to be the number one pick?
He was. Or
Yeah,
number
until
two. Yeah, I
Until
think
he
there was
punched
a
someone in the face or something. Who knows?
and he was pretty dirty too, right? As a player.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One of the dirtiest.
Are you kidding me?
legend.
He was gangster.
Fucking stomped. I can't remember who he stomped out, but
Yeah, he stomped
guy
out
on the-
somebody's
on
head.
Green
That's for
Bay.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on. I don't think anybody else has anything on the Minnesota Green Bay game. Everyone wants to stay away except for Brado and I.
Yes, please.
And then Cincinnati versus Carolina. Oh God.
Their final. Oh, dude, Andy Dalton. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think of Andy Dalton.
Look at Caleb.
Wouldn't that be just sweet
Look at
payback
you.
there? Fuck.
Okay, so now you're gonna change it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
changing
I
it
love
up.
the hair.
He's changing it. He's changing it, guys. Look at him. He's changing it.
Andy Dalton payback game. There we go.
Imagine Andy Dalton dyed like black fucking marks in his hair. To look like
That would be good.
Dude, Andy Dalton's gonna come out and look like vintage Peyton fucking Manning against Cincinnati.
I mean,
And
with
they're
that soft defense, I mean, it's kind of possible.
You know what?
Very much.
Yeah, and then like this is funny because these are both like low key your teams, Caleb.
I know.
Hmm.
Fucking
So- You're like,
yeah, the Bengals are gonna have to bring press in. So
He's going to be looking for a job soon. You mark my
Press.
words. He will be looking for a job real soon.
press or Zach?
Press.
both.
Oh.
both. They
Yeah.
can work together.
For the
No,
record,
they'll just
Brett,
blame Zach's safe because they'll just blame like, oh,
Zach safe?
his
I don't
they
think
won't
so.
fire
tips on
Zach
his
Taylor.
hair were getting to his brain cells. He couldn't see the progression or something.
No,
like
I think they're gonna start lighting it up for him if he loses another game. That's for sure. And
I
he
think
loses to Andy, and if that too,
he's safe this year, but if they miss the playoffs, he's on the hot seat.
for
Yeah.
sure. And Bobby's actually saying press Taylor's brother -4.
I'm gonna channel my inner Caleb, just like how he keeps believing in Kansas City every week. I'm gonna believe in Cincinnati every week until they fail me. And when
It's basically just keep
I'm
taking
0
it.
for 3, so it's sometime here to get my money back. What better spot than after Carolina just played the game of their lives?
It's funny.
If you watch the game though, they kind of just took it easy and just kicked the shit out of the Raiders.
Oh, I mean, the Raiders kind of just laid it down. They're barely even a team.
They just bent over for them.
They did.
Fucking Raiders, Minshew, and then the other guy.
It's like the only thing here is last year, didn't Cincinnati start 0-3 or 0-2?
2.
I need to look that up. That's what I was saying.
I just know they start 0 something. That's for sure.
I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
All right. Next game. I don't think he had anything on the next game anyway.
No, I don't.
Rams versus Caleb Williams. And that's 3 over under total 41.
Give me Caleb. Let's go.
Look at you.
Caleb -3.
I hate -3s. I'll tell you that.
And my sword.
Brad, is this considered shit quarterback? That little thing. What was that?
Versus
they
a
don't have
championship quarterback.
There's not a good defense with the Rams.
Okay, I got you. Just wanted to make sure.
Actually, I want to lean McVegas here because I want to take the coaching edge on this one.
McVegas makes me want to have to go get McDonald's, guys. I don't know why, but yeah, I just really want like that now.
You want a McFlurry from McVegas?
Yeah, or like a McMuffin or some shit. I don't know.
McDouble.
The Jerry Jones special.
Yeah, see, because you keep saying McVegas. Well, yeah, no, McVegas. Honestly, he shouldn't have won that game, but because we're the team that Kyle just loves to fucking blow fucking 10-point leads, so it is what it is.
I mean, Kyle didn't drop 6 passes.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Which is
You know
true.
what I mean? Like it's a little like it's not Kyle.
But he's a 10-point lead blowout.
It's the hair.
Like, you just
It's
blow.
Bell,
10-point
who
lead.
single-handedly lost the game. Then you have a kicker who kicks a 57-yard field goal in his home, and what does he do? Of course, he's gonna miss.
It's crazy.
yeah, I mean, what a disservice that Bell did to Brock after playing a fantastic game. I mean, Juwan Jennings single-handedly embarrassing his whole receiver core.
It gives hope for Caleb. That means anyone could kind of throw on the Rams pass defense.
Yeah, so I mean, and hey, they haven't had Keenan. Keenan's coming back, Brad. Keenan is coming back. You want him in your lineup.
That's going to be the focal point of the Bears offense because they can't run the ball. That's going to be your guy in the slot. It's just going to be open all fucking game. He's going to have 12 catches, guaranteed.
He's like your
You're
Tampa
right.
Bay
If
guy.
Juwan Jennings had a really good
Ike.
game, he's gonna have a pretty good game too.
And then he's going to tear his ACL in the fourth quarter and be out for the season.
for no reason.
As long as I
Just
cover,
straight
no
up.
problem.
As long as he wins the
Yeah.
game, fuck it.
Yeah, this might actually it might be a good spot for the Bears.
All right. Well, you guys go ahead and do that. I'm not doing
Go ahead
it.
and sign up for Misery. Okay, sounds good.
Yep. There you go.
All right. So let me
Anybody
put the
else?
application
Just
in.
Bobby? Just Bobby and Brad? Nobody else?
It'll be there by the end of the week. Don't you worry.
It's true. It's true. Chicago Bears. I used to fucking have to take them all the time. I don't know fucking why, but yeah. So might have to. All right, next game. Denver versus the New York Jets. 7.5's the spread. And then over under 38.5 total. And you've got Sean +7. Brad.
Yep. I'm going with the cover of the Peyton brothers here. I mean, Rodgers played the depleted Patriots team. As a good, not a friend, but a listener I like to listen to,
Mhm.
Mr. Lombardi says Bobby Salah is the worst coach in the NFL by far. He just has all the talent around him. And I think Sean Payton will exploit that, and he'll keep the game very close and competitive.
Good coach,
And
huh?
yeah, good coach. I mean, took care of business with the Buccaneers with all the hype on the Bucks. A lot of people had the Bucks power rated 5, which I thought was absolutely fucking asinine. But whatever. Give me the Broncos. Give me the misery.
Right. Prado is on the same page. I think that's him. Yep, that's
Yeah,
him.
it goes with my beautiful little analyst here that's got a 7-1 run on the fading of prime time winners, which Josh was the first one to snap it out.
Who's your analyst?
Huh?
Who's your analyst?
My pen.
Oh, there you go.
See? My pen.
Oh, his notes.
So
We're
it
biased.
basically,
Prado the Pointer's the analyst here.
I
Yeah.
basically
His
indicate that
notes.
I have to fade the Jets this week because of that whole prime time winners next week just find a way to fucking piss themselves. But there is a fun fact that when Aaron Rodgers has like 9 days off, he's pretty elite. I'll say that much.
Oh, like rest.
Yeah,
For
when
the
he has 9 days of rest, he
old
has like
man rest.
he's got like
Beauty
an
sleep.
80% chance. So with a little nice little hook
Careful.
there,
Yeah,
I
be
think it's
careful.
yeah,
Did that mean he did ayahuasca in the last 9 days?
yeah, he
Before the
had
game.
Or
He
whatever that thing is called. There's like a new thing for youth now. Is that called NAD or NAT?
Oh,
I
NAD,
can't keep
yeah.
up with that shit.
This
What
shit's-
is it?
It's like a supplement, or like you shoot yourself up with it straight up in the IV, and like you keep your youth.
Yeah, the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That
It's
sounds
that
fucking.
stuff I was telling you
Look
about
at
with
Prado's
Carlos.
face. He's like, I'm turning
Remember, Los, I was
That's-
telling you about
20
it with
twice.
Oh yes, the
BP?
friend
It's
that
the
we
same
know.
stuff. Yeah,
The friend.
BP.
Ugh.
Whatever
You
the
want us
fuck
to
that
get
means.
launched? Why don't you shut your
NAD.
fucking mouth?
Fuck him. How about that?
Wait, why the fuck did we start talking about it? Oh, because fucking Aaron Rodgers and
It's the
NAD.
algorithm. The algorithm has now got us leading into this. Whenever you talk about Aaron Rodgers, you lead into drugs. So now when I think about it, you might have an affiliation with Travis.
Have you ever
Uh,
done DMT, bro?
No.
Really?
I'm good, man. Fuck no.
No, have you
I
heard of
was
it?
I was gonna
Of
do
course
it.
he knows what DMT is.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Wow.
I was
Yo,
gonna
he's heard
do
it,
it
he's
one
not-
night,
Yeah.
and someone who was experienced with it asked me if I wanted to take an 800-year or a 30-minute trip to hell that felt like 800 years.
Oh my god.
So I was like, I'm good. Never mind.
Why would you say yes?
What a fantastic way to tell someone something to like, yeah, get on the train.
Jesus.
Yeah. No,
Come
I'm
on.
good.
All right.
800 years.
Nobody else on the game on Denver versus Jets. You're thinking about it, Bobby? Nothing. Caleb?
Nah, not right
No.
now.
I'm not thinking about any of these teams right now, so I'm good. All right. Philly versus Tampa Bay. 2.5 is the spread, and then totals over under 45. Revenge Philly. Go ahead, Prado.
Isn't this didn't Baker beat Philly last year in the playoffs?
Yeah, 32-9.
Yeah, well, this is a revenge game. They'll fucking come out and beat the shit out of Tampa Bay. And I like all these prima donna teams. Tampa Bay's a straight prima donna team.
No,
And,
not really.
Philly will fucking take them into play.
I think Philly's the prima donna team. But
I mean, if you think about it,
they're
like,
in
okay,
Florida, so it is what it is.
It's a very simple equation with them. So
Florida.
is Dallas better than Philly?
No.
Okay, is
Oh.
New York Giants better than Philly? Is Jaden Daniels better than Philly?
But why is it everything that's
So I
biased?
think like I
to,
kind of
like,
think that Philly is
Philly?
kind of
You
like
feel me? Like the questions were like super
What,
biased.
like underrated?
no, like you know, they're not elite, but like they're kind of getting shitted on too much.
Because they suck. there's something in between their team right now that they're not saying. Just like the Niners ain't saying, or we weren't
They
saying
just have some
what was
misleading
happening. Exactly.
box scores because they have a lot of yards on
I
on
think everyone
offense, and they
forgets
should have.
they don't have their best playmaker on their team.
They don't. That's the
Philly's
only thing.
yeah,
They
exactly. Philly's missing some people, and then they're like they just have a
Justin
little bit of
Brown.
the holes. They got holes
they're
in.
and Devonta Smith got rocked, and he's on the injury
I
report
think
too.
Slay's hurt.
There's
He
a
fucking
key person on Tampa Bay that's injured right now.
Milpitas
They're
high.
safe. Vita Vea.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been hurt.
He's
That's
been
a
no
key
just since
guy.
last week.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the key to them stopping the run. So
I
if
mean,
he's
dude,
out,
he's like fucking amazing at his job.
I mean, he
Yeah.
gets double teamed every play. So if he's out, I would lean Philly, just because they're going to be able to run
Yeah,
the ball.
you're absolutely right about that.
And they're and believe it or not,
I thought he
Tampa
would be
Bay's
back,
secondary's
actually.
hurt too.
Yeah, I think he's listed as questionable right now. But usually, big guys and knees, you could take me for an example. It's not an easy healing process.
They have their
So if
safety
they're not playing, what is
He's
it?
been
If
out
they're
too, huh?
not,
they have their safety that hasn't played. I don't think this season.
oh,
Winfield.
the defense could
Oh,
keep up.
Antoine
Yeah,
Winfield
he
Jr.
has it.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Probably
we'll
doesn't
have to
even
see
remember
the
his dad
injury.
playing.
I mean, I'm okay with like, uh, I think I kind of have that sense now of like maybe TB's better at the. I don't know. We'll see. But like, you're right about the Milpitas guy. I love him, dude. He's like fucking good at what he does, and he's a
Yeah,
big.
Dean's out, and you're right, and so is Mr. Oh, you know what? Tristan Wirf's on the fucking injury, but I think he'll play. And Winfield, you're right.
Yeah, we'll see for me then. All right. Next game time decision. Is that Bobby that put that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Next game is Washington versus Arizona. It's in Arizona, and the spread is 3.5. Totals over 50. Arizona minus 3.5. Is that you, Brad? Yes, it is.
Look what it says.
No Peters.
Is that the pizza place?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Probably the only good thing in Peters.
So
Yeah.
AZ, you're taking AZ minus 3.5.
God.
Yes, going back to our analyst over here, proud of the pointer. Washington won outright and covered as a dog on Monday night, so we got to fade them.
Yep,
And Arizona is,
Pretty
and they're in
strong.
Arizona.
pretty
Is this
strong.
gonna
I
go
actually like
over
this game
50,
over
guys?
too. Over might be just a stone cold lock in this game.
I think it'll be a bazooka fest.
Yeah.
It has to be. Unless Arizona has a defense. Are we?
They
Eh,
don't. It's one of the worst in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know anything about it. So I don't know, guys.
But they can score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless one of these teams have a defense that's actually like, something to talk about, then I think the over is definitely going to be a factor.
I mean, Dan Quinn's a defensive minded coach, but I don't know what
That
he's
don't
really
mean he
working
got
with.
him.
Yeah. I don't know what he's really working with as far as players.
Yeah.
What Deshaun? What is it?
Oh,
Deron Payne?
and then isn't Cliff on the? Isn't he?
Cliff is on Washington.
Guys, you gotta watch out for that. And he knows his quarterback very well, right? Didn't he pick? What's his name?
Baby bottle pop.
Yeah, baby bottle pop.
pop.
Baby bottle pop. Yep. So maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe you guys got to rethink that. I don't know.
None to think about. You went on fucking Monday Night Football, 4th and 3. You throw a fucking 30-yard pass, tip your cap.
I'm gonna really enjoy it then. If there's nothing to think about. Next week I'm gonna be like nothing to think about.
Arizona low key put up a good game with Detroit.
They did.
They
Yeah.
It
did.
was actually they kept it close. I was actually a little shocked that as close as
They
it was.
blew out the Rams. Turns out this Marvin Harrison guy's pretty good, huh?
I
Put me in
think
there.
is that you, Caleb? Or
What's
Bobby?
that?
Bobby, you're taking AZ
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have this game.
on the bandwagon.
on the trend.
All right, baby bottle pop for you guys. All right. Oh God, it's our teams, Caleb versus so New England versus 49ers. Spreads 10.
Largest spread of the year.
We're gonna get fucking stomped.
Total over under 39. Here we
Oh
go.
no, we're gonna lose.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get fucking stomped.
We're not
But
gonna fucking
there's-
lose. Come on, stop it right now. I
Okay.
need you guys all get drugged.
It's a route. It's a route, folks. No need to
Ben?
worry. No need to
Ben?
worry that 3 weeks the biggest spread is lost straight up. Just don't worry about it.
All these
Yeah.
fucking
That
talks of fucking Brock Purdy still trying to find himself. Like, what the fuck?
There is none.
He
There
just
is none.
went to the
Guys,
Super
Yeah, you
Bowl.
kind of like
guys
that.
playing
I
some
haven't
damn
heard
good
any
ball.
analysts come out with that. Yeah, that was kind of
They've actually been respecting him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
he
should.
played like the way he was playing. I thought he was a Nebraska quarterback at one point.
I mean, he got the ball where it needed to go. Okay, so but
Yeah, just sorry ass Michigan players always find a way to do some stupid shit.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just like how Bobby and Caleb have been taking these fucking teams. We're just gonna have to roll with our fucking team for the third time in a fucking row. Like it is what it is. What do you
Facts.
want me to fucking do? You know what I mean?
I mean, guy threw for damn near 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, went 22 for 30, and 6 of those were drops. So
Yep.
I mean, guy played a clean game.
But they'll blame it on Kyle every time too. Sad.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, what if this turn and then it's like I don't know, the spread's so high that it's like, okay, they want you to take New England.
This is the week that the blowouts are probably going to come out.
Yeah, I agree.
We've been kind of been very quiet, and
And
Caleb's over
dogs
there
been
being
yeah.
Caleb's being over there extra quiet. Like I don't know, is May gonna play? Is Brissett gonna get benched? What's the story here?
The team has
I
40
don't
to
think-
nothing
I
written
don't
all
know.
over it.
Wait, what
It
is
really
it? Would you
does. If you think about it, it really
Yeah.
does.
Mm,
Team
All right.
total, Patriots under, lock.
There you
all
go.
right. There you go, Brad. He said
Drake
it.
May.
It could be.
And you have what do you have, Caleb? You have you have
49ers
Niners.
in a fucking route. Are you kidding me? Dude, no, you're gonna crush us.
I'm a little spun that Drake May took the same number as the loser. What's his name?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Like, why did he pick 10?
That's a little sus. I
That
don't
is
know
It
kind
why
of
is.
you-
weird.
It
I didn't
is.
even know that actually.
Be your own person. Like, what happened there?
You know
Yeah.
what's funny is they both played in the game this week because their teams were both getting blown out.
Dang.
Mac Jones' first snap fumble.
Wow. Of course.
Yup.
Okay. Next game, Cleveland versus LV. No one has anything on this. And this is at 1 and it's over under total 37.
It's probably the
Misery.
worst game of the week. That's why.
Misery. It's towards the end of the day too. So it's a nap time game, Caleb.
Yup.
Game's terrible.
Like what the fuck do you want me to like there's nothing for me.
You gotta love it. Cleveland fans are just storming into Vegas too. Like
Yeah.
any excuse to get to it.
Gun to my head, I think I take Cleveland. I think Pierce is slowly losing the locker room.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a
After
lot
that, yes.
there was some horrendous effort being put on the field by the Raiders when it came to that last week's game. Pretty
And it's
pathetic.
and it's like Minshew, like dude, he's only good for like one. I think I don't know if it's Caleb or Bobby that said it, maybe Brad. He's only good for like one game tops.
Yeah.
Shame on Mark Davis for listening to players. You're a billionaire. You should never listen to these players.
What do you
If
mean?
they want to, Devontae and Max Crosby said we're leaving if we don't hire Antonio Pierce. Fucking
Oh
let him
wow,
leave.
he
See ya.
did?
Bye.
They said that?
Yeah, last year when Pierce got hired. There's a
Oh,
reason
because
Mark
he
Davis,
won
you're a
like
billionaire,
towards
they're
the
not.
end, yeah.
Wante should be wearing red and gold, bro. Oh my goodness.
You
Should
were
have sent
red in
Ayuk.
college.
Yeah, get rid of everybody else that fucking drops balls. Fuckers.
Ayuk has
Straight
more
up.
drop passes this year than he did all of last
Because
year. How you
he's
like that?
fucking like dude.
Wow.
Is the
One
money
Donovan, how
getting
about
You gotta
that
paid?
show
one?
up to practice to catch. When you don't practice for a while, you forget how
Just
to catch.
saying.
It's funny how that
Let me
works.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. The guy who took a bullet in his chest from a kid from Tracy, California, would have caught that pass. I'm just telling you right
Yep.
now.
Exactly.
Would have caught it.
Put him in.
Waiting for Ricky to come back.
Yeah. I'm getting a fucking, if he catches one,
Was it in
I'm
his
getting
chest or in his arm? It was in his arm, right?
chest.
Shoulder,
Shoulder. Sorry.
like right here.
The most strangest story still to date.
Well, I mean, this game sucks. Cleveland versus, I mean, it is what it is. I don't have anything on it, so we'll skip. Next game, it's your game, Brad. KC versus Los Angeles Chargers.
Los Angeles Hospital.
And then it's fucking 8, and it's over under 39 total. God.
Yeah, 38-0 final.
So
If
Jim
Herbert
Harbaugh,
doesn't play, we are so fucked.
yeah. Jim Harbaugh is like probably itching to win this game, but he can't. He's got the
Jim's
rest.
up right now on his smart board, fucking drawing out run plays for fucking JK.
I've bet this game I think 2 years in a row.
Yeah, we lost 2 years in a row
Chargers.
too, huh?
I think they covered that one game. Remember, they covered one.
That was
They
3
covered-
years ago. They won outright +6 in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Last year we got fucking routed, and the year before that we lost in overtime.
What's the game that they Sunday Night Football? Was that last year? 2 years ago.
2 years
They
ago.
never
Yeah,
Chargers and Chiefs.
played
Yes,
on
they
a
did.
prime time. You played on a prime
I
time.
think
It was,
I
it
don't
was
think
Thursday
Kelsey.
night football.
it was
It
either
was
Monday or
Thursday.
Thursday.
It was Thursday night football. That was 2 years ago.
It was Sunday Night Football.
No, it wasn't. Look it up. +4.
Remember, because
Hey,
we're
yeah,
like
let's just
Travis
look it up
Kelsey caught
instead
the
of
touchdown.
arguing.
That was an overtime, wasn't it?
Was it overtime?
Are you talking about HBK?
Is that the one
in
with Travis
Kansas City?
Kelsey? You think he caught like his third or fourth touchdown?
Yeah, like he did some. I was like,
Well,
so
that was my question to you guys. Is Travis Kelsey gonna like get
Travis
anything?
is out of shape. Look at the guy play.
He's got a
Yeah,
dad bod.
Yeah,
no, he doesn't.
over there fucking
He's a
slamming
clone.
some
That's
billion-dollar
clearly
pussy.
not him. That's
Huh?
Bavis Belsey. That's
Baptist Bell.
Caleb. Is that Travis Kelsey? Tell me right now.
Just Taylor on the field.
I think it's what you're seeing is what a succubus can do to a once great man. I think that's what you're witnessing at firsthand. How a bad woman will absolutely destroy you. You know the saying: the only time a woman's ever made a man a millionaire is if he was a billionaire before they met. You're witnessing the football equivalent of that.
Dude, Dad bod 2000 with the fucking hat, right?
Yeah.
Is it a bucket hat? That we
Oh,
saw?
she's wearing him down. You can tell there, dude. You can tell he's on some substances.
Is he like doing a bunch of drugs?
Their party. Oh, Taylor
It's
Swift's a
NAD.
cokehead.
I knew it.
Allegedly.
I knew it.
Taylor Swift's allegedly a cokehead. You can tell they're out partying hard, and his body cannot keep up with it.
Yeah, that's what it is right there.
He's
They're
getting old.
drinking.
He's getting old too.
Well, yeah, and plus, I mean, as you age, your body doesn't respond as well to alcohol either, and drugs and all
Like
that
it
shit.
looks like we
you-
have a new NAD fucking sponsorship.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you see them at the U.S. Open in the suite getting fucking plastered?
Oh, wasted. You know they're doing that shit all the time.
Yep.
Damn.
It was actually in 2021, Brad. That's what it happened. He's right. In overtime.
So the alcohol's getting
Yeah, on Thursday
to
Night
him.
Football 3 years ago. I hear you.
Alcohol and Colombian nose candy, allegedly,
Allegedly. Quote, quote, quote.
in my opinion.
Yeah, the alcohol, I mean, that takes a toll on you, period. Just
Yeah.
every day, every time, all the time, whatever. No matter how good the alcohol is, high
Yep.
priced, it is what it is.
My trend would say because we have to fade Kansas City after the prime time, but with that quarterback there, God, I can't
He
even
doesn't
do
apply
it.
to the rule.
No, it's
I
not. happening.
can't.
Blowout season is here, guys. Blowout season.
I mean, if I know the line's at 8 because they maybe think Herbert's going to play, but I don't see him playing. I think this line should be beyond 10.
What's
I mean,
wrong
if you
with
guys
him?
are smart, don't
High
do
ankle
it.
sprain, and he re-injured it against Pittsburgh.
Don't do it, Brad. If you guys are smart, don't fucking do it. Like, come on, it's week 4. Like, you can fucking.
It's Jim.
Yeah, I know. I know. He said no high-fiving fucking Herbert, remember? To Bosa.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, that's another guy. He got hurt on the first play of the game, Bosa.
fucking A.
Fucking loser.
I think I'm going to take out the trend on this one because of the quarterback situation. And if it somehow finds a way to do it, it doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to bet on it. So I'll just feel even stupider. You know what I mean?
All right, next game. Let's go Sunday night, guys. We're almost here. Bills versus Baltimore. 2.5's the spread. Over under 46.5. After that game that Josh had, everyone slamming Josh, huh? Yeah. But
Yeah.
we're
Shootout. Josh in a shootout.
yeah. It's gonna be a good. I want this game to be a fucking good game. It's gonna be fucking great. Please make it great. Baltimore money line. Fucking Brad, is that you?
Yes, that is me.
There you go. You got fucking Mr. What's his name? All right, Baltimore. It's in Baltimore, right?
Yes. Someone put -2.5 Buffalo. Were you trying to? Is someone taking an alternate spread or what's going on?
Oh,
here?
that's Caleb, I think.
He's
Mhm.
ayahuasca.
Oh, is Baltimore favorites? All right.
Yes, usually when they're at
Oh,
home.
my bad. I hit the
I
wrong
didn't
button.
even look. I
Yeah.
thought for whatever reason.
Ayahuasca.
No,
My
no,
bad, I
yeah,
hit the
okay.
wrong
It's but Baltimore -2.5 for Brad. Bills +2.5. So you like the shootout, sir?
Yeah. Give me Josh in the shootout. Let's say it's time. But remember, as I've always been known to say,
No
they're
referee
still the
assistance.
Bills.
Thank you.
They're still the Bills.
They're
You
still
have
the
to remember
Bills.
that. Bet with caution. All right, Joe, I gotta get going. It's fucking late. That's my last pick.
Thank you.
Great
Yeah,
pick.
have a good night.
Congrats on
Have
the
fun in
casa.
Vegas.
Press.
Oh yeah, I bought a house. I'm a homeowner now. I'm better than
Hey,
everyone
welcome to the
listening
American
the
Dream,
show.
Caleb, huh?
Nice.
I know.
American dream.
Yeah, something like that. I'm $300,000 in debt now. Sweet.
Only.
All right.
Moving to Nebraska.
I know 300 grand is like it's a nice house here, but yeah,
I
out
guarantee
there,
it is.
Oh,
been
out
living
here
in
it's
a
a
box.
junkyard.
Yeah,
Junkyard. Parking lot.
dude. You know what though? I saw a house in Mississippi for less than what I paid for this one. That's 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2 stories on a fucking lake with an acre and a half a yard. So
Dang. In
someone's kid, yeah.
MISSIPPI?
Yeah, man. My kids are about to get the shittiest education possible so their parents can live in that badass fucking house. Anyway, we'll see you guys.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you as always, sir. All right. Mr. Bought a house, huh? Nice.
God, that's fucking cheap.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at Big
Man,
thinking about it. Huh? Actually, you could just rent it out.
Yeah, what the fuck's rent on it? $800?
Probably
Somewhat.
3 nickels and 2 pennies.
Nice.
I was
Man.
gonna say that this will be Josh's 3rd primetime game in a row. And yes, Josh did snap the streak of not covering
Oh,
on a prime time. So yes.
It's such a good like because like they fucking fucked him and Kirk throughout the years of like just the primetime games. It's just funny how like now they're like, okay, we're gonna put you back on. Like
It
you know what
sucks
I
because
mean?
I told Brado one of the best sleeper teams that no one's talking about prior to the season was the Buffalo Bills. I was like, the Buffalo Bills are gonna be better.
What do you
'cause they
mean?
don't-
We both talked about it. We're like,
Yeah, you don't have like a.
no
They don't
one's
have the
talking
deep.
about
They
the
don't.
Bills.
They don't have. They don't. Yeah, they don't have a diva on their team anymore. But now that everyone has jumped on this, and he just went to the what?
I mean
Him and,
he took them to the cleaners. So come on.
yeah,
I
him
think
and
he's the
Patrick.
favorite for the MVP, isn't he?
Yeah, no, him and Patrick are 250, 250 each.
Oh. Well, because Patrick is undefeated.
So is
And
Josh.
I think it's when Lamar gets disrespected, he finds a way with his coach to come.
Unless you're fucking Vinovich.
John's a better coach. Simple
He
as that.
is.
John's a better
Yes,
coach,
he is.
and John's at home. And only thing that kind of worries me on the Baltimore Ravens is something that they're not talking about is what's up with Tucker missing field goals.
Yeah, I
Is
was
it
just
his
gonna say
leg?
that.
Yeah,
washed.
Is it his leg?
He's missed 3 field goals.
I don't think it's the distance; it's the accuracy.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That means he's getting drunk, guys.
That fool Brandon Aubrey's the new Justin
That
Tucker.
guy's a weapon, bro.
Yeah.
That's a certified fucking killer right there.
When he
Yeah.
was going out for the 65-yard, I was like, oh, that's made.
That's crazy that he missed 3 in a row.
Not in a row, but he's missed 3.
Oh, I was about to say that's something to really worry
It's
about.
just he's
The guy
missing
didn't miss a
those.
PAT for like 9 years in a row.
It's just
Then
he's missing
something's
those where
wrong.
you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, this is automatic," and then
Yeah, no, something's or you know what? He's blowing games to fucking make money. It's one or the other.
He's missed a field goal in every game this year. How about that?
Well,
He's missed one with the Chiefs, missed one with the Raiders, and then he was 0 for 1 versus the Cowboys.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, hang on.
I just don't like. I like how the Ravens kind of found their identity a little bit. They finally got Henry involved. I think it's going to be a heavy dose of Henry. Lamar's going to take off. You can only cover as a corner for so long, and if Lamar's running around, these receivers are going to get open, and Buffalo can't cover for.
But what about the Buffalo's defense?
That's good.
It's good, but what I'm saying is Lamar's the most dynamic quarterback on his feet, correct?
I feel like no, I get
Yes.
it, but like I feel like it's gonna be a close game, which I really want it to be, obviously, because it would be just a lot better. But like I don't know, like I mean, I get it. Don't take the Bills because everybody was just on them, but it's like if it's like Baltimore's kind of
inbound belt
sketchy.
coming in.
You know what I mean? I don't know. My week, let me see. See what's going on. Week 4 last year. How did we do? I went 7-2. Brad, you went 4-2. Caleb went 2-4. Bobby went 5-2, and then Prado went 5-4. So that's our records for last year. I definitely bet more games then, huh? We'll see.
Not
Game
bad,
time
5 and
decision
2.
for me, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean towards Bills. I don't know why, but that's just it. Would you
What'd you
say
say, Bobby?
5 and 2, not bad, huh?
last year? Yeah, if you go to the summary, you guys will see it.
Nice. I can tell
I
Bianca we
just
have
get
rent money this
fucking-
month.
I just get trigger happy on the keyboard on here. It's like I'm looking at some of this stuff here. That's why that's why I put damn it. I don't want to bet that. It's like it's fucking useless. It's stupid.
I
don't
know,
wanna-
but some of this things like that's called discipline. You know, I don't do that either sometimes, but like sometimes you're just like, fuck, why'd I do it?
trying to be a keyboard warrior. Like the more I keep looking at this Denver game, the more I'm thinking, oh my god, could this be a potential blowout? And I'm thinking, damn, can Bo Nix really come back from down 10 to score a backdoor touchdown? I'm starting to see. I start to
Ugh.
analyze some of this stuff a little bit more.
Are we is anyone taking anything for Tennessee versus Miami?
Well,
BK?
the nice
Pick 'em,
thing
pick
about
'em,
these,
pick 'em.
the
I
nice
had
thing about
something in there.
I'm
for
gonna bet
Prado
Miami.
wants
Miami.
to go to bed.
I'm betting Miami.
I had something in there, Miami. Just close your eyes. I mean, it's probably the side.
And
Tennessee's
on
terrible.
top of that, I was gonna say this 2 thing has been very nice because when you playing one, when you saw the Jaguars get their ass whooped, and I was watching, I'm like, okay,
Then you just go to the other one.
I gotta
Yeah.
bet something else because
I
clearly this
think
is
that
not gonna
you know
win.
what? Now
Well, that
that
was
you
that was immediate action. I mean, you immediately saw this ticket.
no, now that
You
you
didn't have to
said
wait
that,
45 minutes for the next game.
wait, you guys have a good point before I lose my train of thought. Now that you said the 2 duel thing, because they do that on YouTube TV, that's kind of cool because then one game is going to be a serious blowout and one of them is going to be exciting.
Detroit's blowing out Geno Smith. Simple as that. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't care what anyone says. He's gonna blow the fucking doors off him.
Yeah, you're right. Or what's the spread again? 4?
4.
Yeah, why is
Might
it
even take
4? What
minus
the fuck?
14 plus
4?
700.
Why is it 4? I'm not understanding why it's 4.
Because the Seahawks are getting respect because they're 3-0.
Yeah, but against easy teams though.
Well, because can I tell you why it was 4? So last year I took Seattle versus Detroit. If you guys remember, it was minus 6.5. Detroit, it went all the way down to 4, maybe 3.5, and Geno beat him outright. And that's the famous game where Dan Campbell went for a field goal on 4th and 1 and missed. That's that game.
Oh yeah, in the D.
Yep.
I
right?
don't think Seattle is like, even if you go +4 Seattle, like how does that even make sense? See what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean
Plus 4 has been kind of bad.
that's what I mean. That like that it doesn't make sense to take +4. Like +4 is like a weird number. It's like a weird number when you do 45 for a total. You basically don't know. Or like you do know that, so no, what I'm saying is like they know that the other team is definitely gonna win. So that's weird. 4. Um, I don't know. I don't know about Tennessee and Miami, but you already said yours. I think
Will
what is
Levis is the worst quarterback in the NFL. How about
Bobby,
that?
you
I'll
you
come
got
out
you
and
got
say it.
you got MIA, right? Is that you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
me.
No, Bobby
I'm
has.
on Miami too. Will
Oh,
Levis is
nice.
terrible.
Okay, I see you there. Yep.
Yeah,
Good
you won't
Will.
shut up about fucking Miami, so I know you already fucking have it. I'm
I
talking
think
about Bobby.
I think I'm gonna take Levis.
Jesus Christ.
I would actually lean Levis here. Not gonna lie.
Dang, Brad.
That stupid fuck. I picked him yet last week
That's why you should take him, Brad.
on the sheet. Listen,
Exactly
on
what
the
he just
sheet. I
said.
don't even know why I picked him
I'm
on the
not gonna
sheet.
take it, but you know
It's
what
the
I'm saying?
stupidest bet ever. Then week 1 taking him
Because
was
for some reason 3 and
disgusting.
6 thinks they're good, right?
Fire.
Okay, so
Who did he play week 1 again? Jets. No.
No,
no,
I
Oh,
played the
Caleb.
Bears.
Caleb.
Caleb got
no,
his first win.
I remember we took fucking Tennessee. Was it week 2 or week 1?
Week 1. Week 1.
All of us took them. Was it week 1? I
No.
don't see
I
it.
actually took the
I
Jets week 2 and got lucky.
Oh
I did take him week
yeah,
one.
Levis fumbled while they're about to
fucking
score.
took Tennessee.
Fade, painted nails. I was like, oh wow, this is a lock, and then I was like,
Fucking painted nails. That's what yeah.
The
So
defense and special teams won the game, not painted nails.
all right. Well, those are the games. Those are
he's
the
gonna win the
games.
game this week, Brado.
Who?
Caleb, painted nails. He's gonna win the game this week.
He is. He is.
Guys are
Yeah,
Brad, you don't know who to pick. You put a bunch of question marks on DNF.
Yep.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, the stats actually I forgot to read it. The stats last week, ugh, I don't want to, but it is what it is. 50%, 33%, 55%, 50%, and 33%. Leaving
Yeah,
us
looks like
at
grades.
46%. We went 18 and 21, which we don't necessarily do it consistently, which is good about us. But like, yeah, after a week like that, we always bounce back. Hopefully we do this time
I blame London.
for sure. Me too. Got hella sick. But we did go to
I
the
already
Benny the
removed 2
Butcher
games
show.
off my list right now.
Huh?
Said I already removed 2 games off my list.
Oh, Denver's gone. I see that.
We did go to a Benny the Butcher show,
What's
and
your other one you're gonna move?
what is it? His people took care of us. So shout out to Jake. Wait, what'd you put?
Trevor Lawrence wins, I think.
I just don't want to. I just want nothing to do with them. Like that's a
Oh.
stupid team. Both of them are stupid.
Oh my God. All right. So, like I was saying, I was giving a shout out to Benny the Butcher's people. So that was other than that, I don't really have anything else. Wager Attack, www.wagerattack.com, SBQ code. Get about 50 to 100% bonus play. And then what else? Brad, what do you got?
Nothing right now.
Just the Milpitas pizza.
Just Milpitas pizza that I can't wait to eat as soon as we're done.
All right. And Bobby?
Shout out Ronnie Bell. I think he played his last snap as a 49er, but hopefully he packs his bags.
That's funny.
You're now welcome in the Bay. Get the fuck out.
Damn.
Out.
Yeah.
For real.
Michigan
Anything? Let's see. What else?
Shout out to the Oakland A's. Last home game tomorrow.
It was today though. Oh no, tomorrow.
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 They win today?
No.
Oh,
Oh, they're
losing
winning
5-1,
tomorrow.
I think. I don't have anything else really. Let's get into week 4 and just fucking.
Oh, here I got you a play for you. Give me Bama money line on Saturday
Okay.
versus Georgia.
Those are some bonus plays. And then Prado, anything for you? Last shout outs.
Thank God that there's baseball out there, folks. When in doubt, you take
Go to
your
baseball.
you go to football, you go to baseball, something that I take pride in.
And for me, shout out to the friends and family. I want to say happy birthday to my best friend Ginger. She turns 40, or I should say 20 times 2. So she turns 20 again. Happy birthday, my friend. And I cannot wait to party with you this weekend. So don't worry, Brad. The show will go on Wednesday. I'll be here.
Cool.
He's like, don't
I
take
don't want to
any
hear
more
any fucking
vacations.
excuses.
I think you're the one that fell asleep, didn't you?
Huh?
Didn't you the
What are
one
you
that
talking-
fell asleep last week?
I mean, you text me
He
at 11:30, bro. It's
kirked
past my bedtime.
Oh God.
All right. Well, thanks guys for joining. And that should be. Oh wait, shout out to my mom too. Thanks for taking care of the kiddos. Appreciate you. Even though
Shout out Tessie. Fucking goat right there.
goat. All right.
I'll be
Thank you
waiting for my
guys.
Korean fried chicken. Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining. And we will see you guys again next week.